So today we're going far out, talking about the planet Uranus and Aquarian energy, because in sidereal astrology, we're actually approaching a full moon in the zodiac sign of Aquarius. And I've been studying the myth of Prometheus. Yes, I said it. Prometheus. I've been studying mythology. And if you're into astrology, I also highly recommend that you get maybe a working knowledge of a little bit of the mythologies around the world in order to gain a wider and deeper and vaster perspective of archetypes, okay? Energy archetypes. So Prometheus is often linked to Uranian energy. And just a brief recap of who exactly Prometheus is. First off, his name means forethought, foreknowledge, foreknowing. And he is a creator deity, a titan at that, a wise titan who can see ahead and know how to position himself and move to receive favorable outcomes. He was tasked with creating humanity, us. And the gift that he bestowed upon humanity is fire, which I also like to equate with intellect, intelligence, clarity, insight, vision, as well as the ability to use fire for obvious means, for warmth, for the ability to produce food, to learn new crafts such as smithery. So that would have been the technology. Fire, many, many years ago, many, many decades and generations ago, fire would have been a type of technology for the ancients, right? For our ancestors, fire would have been a type, like being able to harness fire for your own personal means would have been on the cutting edge of thought and would have been a form of technology. Now, let's talk about this a little bit deeper. Oh, yes, by the way, so he gifted us fire. How did he get this fire? Well, some people say he stole it from the sun. He took a piece of fire from the sun and came and shared it with us, with humanity. And he also deceived Zeus by, how do we say this, disguising the offering of meat. Like, for example, he took some bones and covered it up with like some fatty goodness to deceive Zeus into thinking he was selecting a great offering when really he was just getting bones, and he gave humanity the meat. Okay, he didn't give us the mere bones, he made sure we got the meat. And of course Zeus was angry about being tricked, and also about Prometheus sharing fire with humanity, because I guess in Zeus's mind, if man has the ability to access fire and to gain mastery over fire, they'll become like us. And then instead of worshiping us, shoot, they'll overthrow us. They'll beat us. They'll become us. Another thing that Zeus had against Prometheus is that because Prometheus had foreknowledge and foreknowing, Prometheus knew who Zeus's potential mate and offspring would be that would be able to overthrow him, as Zeus overthrew his father before, Kronos, right? Okay. So that was just a brief recap. And I don't think I did the story really a deep justice. I highly recommend, after you watch this video, to go learn more about the myth of Prometheus, so that you can get up to speed with what it is that I'm getting ready to share, and so that you can see the source that I'm using, the resources that I am using to come to these conclusions, okay? So when we talk about Uranian energy and Aquarian energy, one of the associations that's commonly attributed is being the water bearer, and also being the great humanitarian, right? Philanthropy. And I think a lot of people mistake this as, oh, Aquarius is going to give you everything that they have, the shirt off their back, to help their fellow man, which may be the case, but allow me to come at it with a different perspective. I think one way that we can honor Uranian energy is by sharing the knowledge, sharing the wisdom that Aquarians and Uranians possess. Because they are futuristic and because they have foresight, a lot of times they're able to see angles and perspectives that others may not be able to see yet. And so by sharing that wisdom with humanity, by sharing your light with humanity, it helps people to further evolve and to further advance. So it's not necessarily feeding the man the fish, but it's more so teaching the man the knowledge, the skills, the crafts that is needed in order for that individual to go out and fish for themselves. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Also, the reason why I'm coming to this conclusion is because Uranian energy is assigned co-rulership of the zodiac sign of Aquarius, which is fixed air. And when we're talking about air, we're talking about thoughts. We're talking about the thought realm. That's what air is normally associated with on a metaphysical level. So when we're talking about thoughts, that's what I think Aquarian and Uranian energy is more so sharing with people. We're sharing the knowledge. We're sharing the wisdom with you. And if you so choose to pick up this knowledge and this wisdom that we're putting down as a starting point, you could build on it further. You can experiment with it, change it, alter it. But the main point is we planted that seed of intellect within you in hopes that it will help to improve your overall quality of life, or in hopes that pretty much that it will improve your overall quality of life. That is Aquarian and Uranian energy right there. So what are we sharing? Intellect. How are we being the water bearers? We're watering and nurturing thoughts, ideas, different ways of seeing, different ways of being. That's what Aquarians and Uranian people with Uranian energy, that's their gift to humanity. That's what they're sharing from my perspective. Okay? And also the crafts, not only like the philosophical know-how, but actually the technological, like we're getting real technical with it. I'm showing you like them videos where you can watch and it's like a how-to, like the how-to videos. Like we're giving you the how-to notes. Like this is how you fish. This is how you sew. This is how you get what I'm saying? We're teaching you life skills so that way you don't need us because you learned the skill. Now you can use it and perfect it and build upon it. Do you get what I'm saying? And that's how we're aid to humanity, because we're advancing humanity's skill set and intellect. So it's not just the mind, the intellect, it's also the ability to do something about it. So that's my take on Uranian energy and one of the many gifts that you people with Uranian energy have to share with humanity. So if nothing else, remember, Aquarius is fixed air. When we're talking about the element of air, we're now in the thought realm. So Aquarians are sharing ideas, skills, technology. You see what I mean? That's what they're sharing with us. Okay. Signing in, out, above, beyond, below, beneath, underground, all around, uptown, downtown, midtown. Here, there, anywhere, everywhere. Nowhere. Past, present, future, now. I'm out.